Hello everyone, I am Dr. Pooja and today I have come up to discuss some of the questions which are likely to be asked in your FMGE exam. They are kind of important questions. As you all know that FMGE is going to be conducted this year, right? So we will be discussing what can be some of the important questions which can be asked in this exam. So let's start up with our discussion. Question number 1 is the protein part of an enzyme is. Now we know that enzymes are what? They are the biocatalysts which always increases the rate of a biochemical reaction by lowering down the activation energy. And we all have studied that the protein part of an enzyme is known as a apoenzyme. This apoenzyme, when it combines with a cofactor or a coenzyme, whether it is a metal ion or whether it is a organic molecule, it is known as a holoenzyme. So here the question is the protein part, so it will be apoenzyme, option B. Moving on to the next question. In the gut, the generic class of enzymes that convert macromolecules to monomeric units. Now see, classification of enzymes itself is very, very important. Always remember the mnemonic is OTHLIL, right? Oxidoreductases, transferases, hydrolases, lyases, isomerases, and ligases. Now here the question is macromolecules to monomeric, means there is degradation or breakdown. So if you look at the options, breakdown means hydrolysis. So obviously the answer would be hydrolases. For example, carboxypeptidase is there. Then there are so many enzymes. Proteases is there, right? Chymotrypsinogen is there. Lipases is there. Amylase is there. Isomaltase is there. So these all belong to the class of hydrolases. So the option A is the answer. Moving on to the next question. Aldose sugar is converted to ketose. Simple isomerase. Because glucose and fructose are linked as isomers. Glucose has aldehyde as the functional group. Fructose has ketone as the functional group. So the answer would be B. Aldolases is a splitting up enzyme. Decarboxylases removes carbon dioxide, and oxidoreductases catalyzes oxidation and reduction simultaneously. Moving on to the next, proteinaceous substances which catalyze biochemical reactions. Very simple enzyme. The inhibition of succinate dehydrogenase by malonate. This is a very good example of competitive inhibition where there is a competition between the inhibitor and the substrate. So we can say Km here increases as affinity of the enzyme with the substrate decreases, but Vmax remains the same or it is unchanged. This is a very frequently asked question in the exam. So iska answer simple hai, it would be competitive inhibition. In non-competitive inhibition, if we take non-competitive में Km same and Vmax decreases. In uncompetitive, both decreases and feedback is altogether a different kind of inhibition. So the answer is A. Moving on to the next question. At about 0 degrees, most enzymes are. We know that enzymes are proteins. Temperature बढ़ाएंगे, कम करेंगे, कुछ भी होगा, the enzyme will be inactive. Means its activity will be completely lost. So the answer is A. Then competitive inhibitors stop an enzyme from working by. Now always remember, whenever there is a competition between the substrate and the inhibitor tries to bind with the enzyme so that enzyme substrate complex is not produced. Instead, enzyme inhibitor complex will be produced. How it will do that? By blocking the active site of the enzyme. So the answer is C. Next question. Allosteric enzymes regulate the formation of products by. Allosteric, allo means other, So the modulator binds to a site totally different from the active site to some other area of the enzyme molecule. Hota kya hai? It simply undergoes feedback inhibition, always. And always remember, allosteric inhibition never follows Michaelis-Menten kinetics. This is a very important feature. Michaelis-Menten kinetics. So the answer is A. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following statements about enzymes or their functions is true? Option 1, enzymes do not alter the overall change in free energy. Correct. Enzymes are proteins whose three-dimensional form is key to their function. Correct. Because proteins, bonds are there. Enzymes speed up reactions by lowering activation energy. Yes. So all the three options are correct. So we go with D, all of the above. Very simple questions they are. Then moving on to the last question. Mechanism of action of enzymes is all except. Mechanism, whenever we study that enzyme catalyzed reaction, it is by proximity, obviously. To what extent substrate is there in proximity with that? Acid-base catalysis, correct. Catalysis by strain, it is also correct. And denaturation, no. Because once the enzyme is denatured, it cannot react only. So the answer to this question would be D. Right, so these were some of the 10 questions which were asked in previous year questions. So I thought I will discuss these questions with you people. So wishing you all the best for your exam, and I will come up with more questions in future. So if you like the questions, if you like my explanation, kindly like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Have a great day.